What's that mouth? It's your boy Laughs that man looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. And of course, I'm joined with the one, the only Uniqo William. How are you today, Uniqo?
I'm good, man. I'm here to give y'all my in-depth take on Little Mermaid. Disney's The Little Mermaid, reimagining an old Disney classic in live action.
Yes, let's get into it. Of course, I haven't seen it, but Joe has, so I'm gonna ask some questions that I know yet y'all have worries about. So let's go. Let's go and start with the question. Joe, Uniqo, how was the story? Did it stick to the original story? How well did it do?
Um, so this movie was really good in my opinion. Not so much as like this is groundbreaking. I just think that it was a good reimagining of it of the Little Mermaid. I think that it was. I thought it was good. It wasn't like I wouldn't say that it was like over the top, the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life, but I think it's good enough to watch it one good time. And maybe when it comes out on stream or something, you got a kid, you might watch it with them one good time, even if you took them to the movie theater. So absolutely, I think it was worth. It's cool movie.
Did it stick to the original story?
It's stuck to the original story. For those who don't know, just real briefly, Ariel, she's a mermaid. Ships keep on wrecking. She sees all these things from a world she does not know, which is above the sea. And so she's really enamored by that. Prince Eric, he doesn't really want to be a prince. He wants to travel the world and gets into a shipwreck. She saves him and she sings, blah, blah, blah. Ariel will do anything to she makes a deal so that she can have legs to go see Prince Eric, and she hangs out and they do stuff and then loses it. In the end, her father lets go and said after they defeat the evil sea witch,
Ursula.
gives her her legs, and now they're happily ever after with the blessing of the mermaids and the people on land. They cool now. They tight now. Regular trope, two different societies that both fear each other, but neither one of them is harmless. Either one of them is harmless. Both of them are harmless. So, but they just think that the other one is evil, and they just mistrust each other. Just classic Disney trope, a la Pocahontas. You know,
They,
so
tropes they make better looking than they are, but we get it. Disney
yeah.
stores
So,
are. If you look up a real Disney store, they are horrible. It's not. They don't go the way.
but I gotta say, this might be the year of the villain because Ursula, the person who played her, I didn't quite gather who she was, but she did an amazing job. That was probably the highlight of the actual movie was Ursula
That
and
was
her.
my question. Who did any actor stand out?
Yeah. She was funny. She was funny. She was funny as hell. Uh, um, she was played by Jessica Alexander,
Shout out to Jessica Alexander.
and she did an amazing job. Seriously, like that was great. She was very funny, very funny. Um, but she didn't get a lot of screen time, which is something like wild, but it makes sense because this isn't about the villain. This is about Ariel's journey,
But
and it was I liked her. This is the year, this is basically after we just reviewed Fast 10. If you haven't watched that review, but we talked a lot about Jason Momoa and his character. That another very good funny villain. So it was dope in that way. That's who stood out to me.
anybody,
Um,
any performances that wasn't that good, or any other performance that stood out.
um, I mean, I it's that Bailey girl. She did all right.
How are the crab Jamaican accents? Because the trailers made me hate it.
Um, like I guess you go with passable unless you real sapate. If you really is Zoe or whatever,
The trailer made me hate that accent. No
it
lie.
was it was it was difficult. I wish you had seen it because you would have got a lot of my jokes. But Prince Eric's mom, the queen, that was Agent Waller. And you know, I'm saying that facetiously. I like, you know, like how I said to Jason Momoa, that was Roman Reigns. So the mom, I call her, but that's Agent Waller to me. I'm, I don't think it was, but she could pass for Agent Waller. But I think everybody did an adequate job. What did Jimmy Butler say the other day? Do your job. Do your job. And that's what
How
I think everybody did.
how would this? Halle, she can she can sing. Halle can sing. She is an amazing singer. But how would the music? How would the songs? Because I know it's like not just her. Because I know if it was just her, she gonna kill it. But how was the song? I know that some people said in the non spoiler review that one song was off, but all of them was amazing.
So Eric, his song probably could have used a little. His solo song probably could have used a little work, but it passed. It's cool. Like I feel like if he wasn't walking around and monologuing basically as he's walking on the beach, I think if you just heard it in the car, you got your kids in the car and y'all got on Radio Disney, it's a cool song. It sound good. It just on the screen, it just didn't resonate like the way it should have. It's a fire song. It just felt like it just didn't hit right. And then Under the Sea, oh my God. I didn't know you could make a song about Under the Sea so sound so dry. Like I couldn't
That's the
I
song people were saying. That's the song people saying it was
it was
not.
not felt, bro. It was not felt. I like that's if you just like on Aladdin, what's the one? Alibaba had those 40 things.
Yeah.
You ain't never had a friend like me. That song. Or even the other song with Prince Ali. The production on those iconic ass songs, you got to show out. You feel me? That's an iconic ass song. You have to put, I went crazy, but it's the sea. Really, what is there to do? Like, you have some colorful fish fly around and do some stuff like that's and then the singing, because
So
that was mostly sang
so
by
so
Sebastian.
so I'm gonna hate this crab. That's what you're saying.
It no, because like towards as it gets towards like the climax after she gets her legs, like he's a very good character.
I
I'm
hate
here for it.
trailer. I hate the accent. You telling me Under the Sea was bad? That's making me hate him.
I mean, you might still
Without
have
me
that
watching,
sentiment.
without me watching, I'm gonna watch soon. I'll give you a short and tell you how I felt about it. But
With that sentiment, like, but he turned out to be a pretty good character. Not the greatest, like I'm telling you, overall the movie was not the greatest movie of all time. But it's definitely a cool one. Now, but they did make up for it with Kiss the Girl. Kiss the Girl was elite.
that's what they were
That was
saying.
elite. That was elite. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story about Kiss the Girl. It brought back a lot of memories. Um, Me and my friends back in the day, we were running around on a college campus called Ball State University, running around, party hopping, going party to party. And my friends ran into, at that time, I was chasing girls. That's what I do. Well, that's what I did. Now, I might do. I don't know. Anyway, the without chasing girls, we ran into like the main chick that I was talking to at the time. Like that's the one that's closest to being my girlfriend. And and they ran into her. And I was just trying to like be coy, like, what's up? You good? All right, man. We're gonna keep on walking. Like, dang, she said, dang, Joe, you gonna act like that? That ain't what you do behind closed doors. And everybody was like, oh, Joe, what you be doing behind closed doors? What you be doing behind closed doors? And they started singing Kiss the Girl. That's all they kept on saying. And they was singing that the whole night. We drunk as hell at all these parties. And it was like it was fun. Shout out to Craig and T Mac. That was a good ass night. But yeah, that's my little story behind that. So when I heard that again, that brought back all those memories, and I started laughing. But they did a really good job at that. But we all know that Halle, I still can't tell them apart. But Halle Bailey, she did a very good job in
She's
that
more
role.
brownish, Chloe, and more yellowish.
They all wear makeup. I don't know. Uh,
Skin tone.
they all wearing. Their skin tone is not different. They look. If I
No,
put that,
one is brown and one is yellow.
let me see if I can tell them apart right now. Hold on. The Bailey twins,
They ain't twins. They sisters.
but that's how. Man, they done showed two niggas. Hold on. I'm about to put them up
I
here and see
told you
if I
they
can.
not. They not. Well, why you looking? Who was this movie for, Uniqo?
This movie is for kids and some people that just want to check it out. That just want to see the difference and all that cool stuff. Hold on. I didn't make this huge. Yeah, it was definitely for the kids. For sure. It was definitely targeted towards them, but it did have a couple of spots that make you laugh as an adult. But that that is what it is, man. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this test. I'm about to do this test. Does Uniqo know? This is called, does Uniqo know the difference between these girls?
Joe, one is literally taller and brown. The other one is yellow and tall.
Oh. So on the left is Halle. On the right is
In the white.
Chloe.
In the white, yes. In the white is Halle.
Halle is the one in the white, and the one
Yeah.
on the right side is Chloe.
Yes, the one in the little
Is that
silver
correct?
dress. The one in the silver dress, yes.
Now I can, while I'm sharing my screen here, I can also show you guys who it's not for. Let's take a look at the comments from my short today. Some have,
This is disgusting, by the way, but we see it.
we don't want any we don't want an EBT Little Mermaid. It sucked because she was black. Let's all be honest, people here. She's not supposed to be black. Shit is out of control.
What color is a mermaid supposed to be?
Because in the movie, all the races are represented as one of Poseidon's daughters, or King Triton. I'm sorry. Too dark, couldn't see.
Very racist. Very
This
racist.
whole woke nonsense is getting out of hand. Leave the white characters alone and make some new black characters in new movies.
A mermaid is not white. I bet they think Goku white too. I bet they think Goku white.
I 100% believe that they think that Goku is white.
I think they all anime characters are white. I'm like, no, they are Japanese, sir.
They are literally Japanese.
Or Korean sometimes.
Also, we have let's take a look at a couple of other and shout out to this. Almost got 2,000 views on my short. Appreciate you guys. I don't even look at those analytics. I just keep putting shit out for y'all because I love you. Let's see. We also have here's some behind the scenes stuff here. Hold on, I'm sorry. You got to, it's bad when you, what we say, it's bad when you got to click on view more. We also had some that were saying that they enjoyed my take, and then there's other people that were definitely agreeing with the racist sentiments. So, and this will probably be my most not liked live. I mean, short probably, just because MAGA. But overall, man, no, I just think it was a cool movie. Take your child to go see that movie, and they can go enjoy it for what it is. Ooh, a mermaid. Ooh, a princess. Let them enjoy it without all the extra bullshit that they put into your heads as adults and what you view Ariel to be. And it is what it is. I mean, don't let me bring back the Game of Thrones stuff.
Historical accuracy, I can get with historical accuracy. Being mad at Cleopatra, you can argue this is a mermaid. Mermaid don't exist. Yes. By the way, the original Little Mermaid was not white either. In the story, it was like Eastern European, like halfway Arab, halfway white. If you know where the story come from, where the Little Mermaid, where the story come from, maybe I'm wrong.
This one takes place in the Caribbean, due to for trades.
Let's see what the original story come from. I could
now
be
we know
thinking
about
of another story.
We know about the Song of the Sirens. We know about that. And that's Greek.
We could be wrong now. I could be thinking of another story. So
don't bring me into this.
Well, let me tell you, where does it come from? by
The Little
scholars.
Mermaid originated. It's a tale of Danish origin,
Danish. Okay, Danish. So I was off. It was the other story. It was put like,
and that's pretty caucus right there. So
yeah. So I was wrong on that. But by the way, it don't matter because if you read the real Little Mermaid, it's a lot more darker. So I don't know if you want your kids to listen to that anyway. So I win anyway. Unless y'all want me to tell, hey Joe, let's do it. When we get rich, we're gonna do a real film of the real Little Mermaid, so everybody can't complain. Cause we gonna keep it real legit, Joe. It's gonna be like Get Out for Little Mermaid.
it might even be worse than that. It might even be of Germanic descent, almost just on the strength. The guy's name is Hans Christian Andersen. Yes, it's definitely rooted from a it's definitely rooted from a very racist group of people.
I don't know if
Very
that's it.
non-inclusive. Denmark. Man, hold on. All y'all people, all y'all racist folk, y'all know y'all do not claim Denmark. Y'all know y'all don't claim Denmark, so don't even do that. All y'all people that's like, man, we the real superior being. Y'all do not claim Denmark. I ain't never seen nobody say I'm Danish and just be like standing on that shit. Don't do that. We know where y'all stand on. Y'all stand on Germany all day long. That's about it. And lie and say y'all got Indian in you.
By the way, I just want to rile y'all up in the comments because I know y'all coming. Even though I just admitted I'm wrong, because y'all gonna start typing beforehand, and I thank you for the comment because I might. So, by the way, if you want the original story, she dissolves in the foam and she dies horribly. So if you want the original story, we could just put a white woman in there and she could dissolve in the foam. And if y'all want it original story wise, but if not, let the Disney people do the little happy
I
go
am gonna
lucky
throw
story for
this
the
out
kid.
here. And back in them, I'm gonna throw this out here though. Back in them days, I doubt she wanted to see man's world being black. I'm just saying. Now, if this was Little Mermaid off the coast of South Africa, cool. Little Mermaid off the coast of Nigeria or Kenya, or I'm here for it. But I don't think she wanted to wake up
I'm just saying, if you want the original story the way it's supposed to
in
be told,
Massachusetts.
y'all should be upset at the story originally told. If y'all want the Disney version, Disney can do what they want with the version. Now, if
Get
y'all want
get
now if y'all want the original story, she gotta die. I'm just saying.
get some legs and end up in South Carolina if you want to, honey.
I'm just saying.
Get some legs and end up in walk around South Carolina if you want. I bet you'll be wanting to go back to your world. Hold on. Let me
Let's go over the ending. Let's go over the ending of the original story since everybody want to keep
a
it like the
part
original
of
cast.
your world.
Here you go, Joe. The prince and princess celebrate their new marriage aboard a wedding ship, and the little mermaid heart breaks. She thinks of all that she has sacrificed and all of the pain she endured for the prince. She despairs, thinking of the death that awaits her. But before dawn, her sisters rise out of the water and bring her a dagger that the sea witch had given them in exchange for their long, beautiful hair. If the little mermaid kills the prince and let her blood drip on her feet, she will become a mermaid once more. All her suffering will end and she will live out her full life in the ocean with her family. However, the little mermaid cannot bring herself to kill the sleeping prince blinded with his new wife. And she throws the dagger herself off the ship into the water and just dump her body dissolves in the foam. If you want the real story, we can go to the real story. I'm just saying the Danish story. I I just read you the ending. The prince married somebody else, but she could get in the water and kill him, and then she'll become a mermaid again after all she sacrificed for him because he went with another woman. What the red pill dude tell you they do? Hey, we go sleep with multiple women and
I
marry somebody else.
mean,
He was a side piece. The Little Mermaid a side piece, Joe. You want the real story? You want to keep it the way it is? Let's keep it the way it is. She a side piece. She ended up dissolving because she couldn't kill the man she loved, and he basically made her a side piece, and then she dissolves in the foam, and it's a sad ending.
it's a very sad ending. And I ask you, do you
Pinocchio
want to
killed the
be a part of that world?
little thing, the cricket.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta watch that. And then something else come on Disney Plus
Don't
that's
do
a
not
live
watch
action.
that. That is bad. Do not watch that horrible movie. That and Peter Pan. Do not watch.
Oh,
I
Peter
start.
Pan. That's right. That's the one. That's the one.
D- d-
Did you end up reviewing that? I can't.
I
I don't
never.
think we did.
I couldn't watch past 15. That movie was terrible.
We got a lot to watch, catch up to, but
I
hey,
ain't
this is
catching
the
up to it.
review
I'm telling
channel.
y'all right now. I'm giving y'all my review. First 15 minutes is a horrible movie. Don't watch it. That's my review right here on the Little Mermaid. A movie I've
Hey,
heard is
Love
pretty
and
good.
Death sucked for 25 minutes.
But
We
this,
hung in there.
but this is a show. This is a movie that only has an hour left. I don't. A third of the movie is trash versus 1/7 of a show. Once you
It's
get
got some merit to it. It's got some merit.
once you give me 30 minutes of trash, I just turn off. It wouldn't get no better. It was woke, Joe. It was woke. This word that we just happen to just make up that means whatever we don't like. We just use it. I see a black person woke. I see a gay person woke. I see somebody I don't like woke. I'm like, oh, it don't have no meaning no more, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not.
I form more comments. Joe, what can they find you? I just want to form comments.
UniqoWilliams.com is where you can find me.
Joe,
Uniqo, you and I. Huh?
I ain't said nothing. That might be
Oh, I
something
thought
you
you said
said.
my name. UniqoWilliams.com is where you can find me. Every Disney video, we take Spider-Man down for the princesses, um, in their full glory, in their regular canon skin. I don't know. Also, Uniqo, UNIQO Williams is my YouTube channel. We are growing and growing and growing, and I appreciate it, man. So, tell your friends, do all that, and go like and subscribe. Appreciate it.
Or don't. I don't. Yeah, like and subscribe, please. If y'all don't like the video, don't have to like. I don't care. But
Don't be a hater.
but
Zella
we
made me.
but
Y'all. Hey, when I found this button, that's it for you niggas.
by the way, y'all might not know who we are, but soon you will. Until then, it's
Who are these niggas?